He saw me come into the clinic. Oh, your knees hurt and your right shoulder hurt. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, no way. And he's like, I can tell by your posture. I was like, this is the spot. They took x-rays and they did like this fucking massage, bro. Yo, son.
You're a reformed man.
Bro, he did like a massage on my calf.
Reformed man.
But
Should head down to that place they set up at the fairgrounds anyways. We're not really
Okay,
ones for
just give me a
company,
second.
if you get my
Check this
drift.
game out, Keyborg. I think you might
Good.
like it.
what is this that? But oh, that's that For Blood game, right?
Back for Blood.
Yeah. Are you in the beta?
Gotta take care of this!
Yo, Juicy's always
Should
getting
head down to that
into
place
shit.
they
That
set
shit
up at the
looks
fairgrounds
good,
anyways.
man.
Yeah,
not really
okay,
ones for
just
company,
and
if you get my
I
drift.
really Blood.
Yeah.
Where did you send
Are
the link,
you in the
Juicy?
beta?
For the YouTube stream?
Gotta
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, you streaming on
Wow.
YouTube now,
like
dude?
Walmart is here!
Juicy, he's a
Oh,
high roller.
Ouch! That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay.
I gotta mute. Wait.
Oh, jeez, that's weird as fuck. But anyway, I hear myself back after like 30 seconds, so it's not too bad.
Now, when you die, do you lose everything?
No?
Oh, okay.
You don't really die. It's not the type of zombie game. It's more of a zombie, just a shoot 'em up game. You
See?
die, you don't really die. You go down and they pick you up, and if, yeah, I mean you can die if you die like
You got eyes on that?
two times. You can actually die, but the game is maybe like 5 minutes long in more sections, so you only die for like 2-3 minutes. It's really a good game, and it actually you can play it really competitively.
Crusher!
Speed runs and how many kills you do. I did one. Yeah, I a very smaller survivor mode. What I wanna say is that one time I played that map where you go to the arena and you need to do like a concert at the end. I'm just trying to remember the name of that map, but I killed like 1,100 zombies on that map. That was my personal record for any map.
Yo, Newegg is a piece of shit, bro. I've been trying to buy some shit from Newegg Shuffle since they started that fucking bullshit. I'm never selected, man.
But Juice is the master there.
I'm on a PlayStation 5, man. I've been...
Get it! Fuck off me!
Yeah. I wanna play the Final Fantasy remake on it. Yeah, that's the only reason why I wanna play that bullshit right there. That bullshit, man.
See it?
That bullshit.
Need to reload.
Yo, I'm so fucking tired. We did legs today. Yo, Flamingo, bro. Holy fuck, leg day today, son. We did like these. We did like this superset,
What the?
and it was on the leg press machine because I can't really do
Come on, kid. What's your aim?
like squatting that well because of my knees. So we warmed up with some hamstring and curls, right? So we did 30 reps, 3 sets of those, right? Lightweight. And the whole point is to get a nice good pump on the hamstring. And then after that, we jumped on the leg press machine. We did about 350 on
Med
that.
kit, use it.
So what the way that I was looking up is in order for us to work out the quadricep and you know there's a teardrop muscle. It's like the inner quadricep muscle. And that one is like right over the knee. That's the one that is underdeveloped for me. So I wanted to work the hell out of that, and I was reading up on a couple of articles, and this method, you go on the leg press, and what you do is you bust out 30 reps.
We went from everything to
on
nothing
heavy, right?
so fast.
And
It is what it
when
is.
you're
Like
pushing,
it or not.
you don't
Sucks.
overextend, like you don't lock out your knees and you don't do a whole full range of motion to the top. What happen is you come all the way down, you get the full range of motion to the your hips and your knees almost to you, right? And then you want to push, but you want to keep tension on your quadricep, right? And you're pushing with the out with your big toe forward. Let me tell you something, bro.
Reloading!
Tell me.
When I did the first set,
Needs
and
that.
this is the crazy thing, you don't get off the machine until you do all 3 sets. You don't lock the weights or nothing. You hold the weights up. So you go through a rest period for about 30 seconds, and then you go back in and do the
Keeping
third.
that for me.
Bro, Juicy, Flamingo. When I tell you my life flashed before my eyes, I
see
saw
anyone's
the
name on
past, the present, and the future all at once, bro. I was like, yo. When we got off that machine, I was sweating bullets. My heart rate was like
Recommend we get
140.
going soon.
And my legs was
don't wanna
mashed
look at
potato.
it.
But let me tell you something. My knees, I had no pain whatsoever in my knees. And it gave me the courage to actually do a set of squats. And I was able to do a few reps of those. But then after I guess the blood rush in my legs came, passed, I couldn't do the squats anymore. So I had to go revert back to like body squats.
Look, over there.
And son, it was an amazing workout. I felt amazing and shitty all at the same time. I was spewing bodily liquids from every hole I had in my body, bro.
Engaging the enemy. Honestly, though, I'm not big on commitment.
Fucking intense. So when does that game come out?
Aim for the head.
No, I know, but
Cover
when
me.
when
Reloading.
are they trying to release it?
Would you play that game?
Yeah, I'll play it. That shit look kind of fun.
Yeah, that shit is.
Man, I paid like $100 fucking for Division 2.
It's true though.
Yeah.
The worst ever fucking investment for me.
Over there.
When is it supposed to come out?
Oh.
So you survive. So the point of the game is what, to survive and clear the objectives. This is like a storyline. You can play
You
with
need
your
to go
friends.
from point A to point B and not die.
Oh, okay.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Need more ammo.
You know this game.
We
If
lost
we play
contact
this,
with a patrol near your
and you do
location
streaming,
yesterday.
you'll
Be on
get a lot
guard
of
for
funny shit out
anything
of us.
unusual.
Especially for me.
You okay?
Damn, you stink.
Let's
Can you
hustle,
do friendly
people.
fire on this or no? Oh. The game looks clean, man.
Patching myself up.
Stop shooting teammates, Juicy.
Cool.
Oh, let me tell you guys what happened. So yesterday, I'm at the gym and my phone starts blowing up and I'm getting all this spam emails.
Always
man.
loved to stroll
So
in the
this is
woods.
like around 5 o'clock in the
Reminds me of
morning,
my teens.
right?
Mine is
like
Johnny
4,
Mayberry, you know.
4:45, 5
Put a
o'clock
long
in the
bottle on my
morning, 5
paws,
o'clock in the
this
morning.
hooch to loosen that
Son.
inhibition.
I'm getting a ton of spam emails. I'm like, yo, what the fuck
Ain't
is
nothing
this
like
shit?
preacher son
And the
unwound.
first thing I think,
If you
oh,
know what I'm
somebody
saying.
site got compromised and my email got fucking, you know, it's getting fucking bombarded.
Thought it'd be a thing. It's too much
And
attention.
I'm going through all the emails, even though it's spam. I read through all my emails to make sure that you know I don't miss anything. Bro, I see this fucking Best Buy.
Don't get it in your eye.
Fuck. It says your order. Thank you for your order, and it gave me an order number. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Somebody bought a fucking laptop on my expense. I checked my bank account. Yeah, I checked my bank
You need
account,
this.
and I see the fucking charge for $800 laptop, and I'm like, what the? And I look at the website. It gives me the store that they're supposed to pick it up and the person that's supposed to pick it up.
Sniper rifle.
Bro,
Almost out.
You
Need
call the
this.
cops?
well, I didn't call the cops. What happened? So I get out of the gym. You know, I'm fucking heated, bro. One, to stop showing off the shit right now, because I just
Cover
finished
me.
fucking
Reloading.
deadlifting like 500 pounds. My back is swole. I'm ready to fucking
Get up.
like, you know, swing at somebody's head and rip that shit out of their fucking body. So I get home. I get the Glock 21. I start fucking loading up.
Gotta fix
and my
this.
wife was
Did you
like,
see
"Yo,
that?
what you
Oh,
doing? Why you so mad? Why you taking the gun?" And I was, yo,
There's a shelter up
and my
ahead.
wife was like, "Yo,
From
you
the reports,
stupid!
it's
Don't
long
be
abandoned.
stupid, man! Don't
Be
be
careful.
stupid! Get your ass back
Some
in the
people
house!"
like to leave parting gifts
She
for
didn't
the
let me
ready.
get in the fucking
Be
car.
over inquisitive.
And she's like,
The
"You
place
need to
is
call the
falling
fucking
apart,
bag. You
so
need to
you'll
call
have to
Best
secure it before you
Buy."
bust out.
But she was the reasoning behind my mat. Like, she fucking reasoned me out from going to that fucking Best Buy, waiting in that car to see if someone picked up that
I've always
laptop. Bro.
wanted to bathe in garbage. Bees.
And was it picked up?
No, it wasn't picked up. She told me when I got home, she, you know, when I was fucking getting ready to go to war and shit, she talked me down, and I'm like, alright, yeah, that's more reasonable than me going to jail. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's what we did, and they opened up an investigation, and they canceled the order, and they refunded the money. Now they canceled the card. And they did all that bullshit. So now I gotta wait for a new card. And yeah, it sucks, but what the fuck can I do? That shit happens a lot, man. Like, what?
Gonna need ammo.
Fucker, I work for my money, man. I mean, I'm not out
usually
here
like
selling
to
ass or
attract
some shit and
attention,
making
but on
all
this
kinds of
occasion,
great buku money,
who am
son.
I kidding?
You know?
Door's locked. Keeping that for me.
What the hell, Holly?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Just what I wanted.
Today's my lucky day. Which is good because it's been a shitty week.
Let's go get the damn email.
I need to go to bed soon. Hey, I secured the placement to university. I'm going back to university.
Oh shit.
That was funny. I only applied today. I saw this placement that my colleague did, one of my co-worker, and she just finished it. She was telling me who I supposed to be doing, but I checked it. I checked that
Flashbang.
placement description 3 times already,
I'm
and
wise to
I
you,
never
my feathered
replied.
friends.
And the
When will
reason
you
why
guys
is
ever
because
learn?
it's asking for it's being funded, so I'm only paying 10%,
Oh, no, you
and
don't.
it's being funded 90% by it's a HCI scheme. It's another education scheme, and what's happening is you have to have an existing level 8 degree, and
Hey, what's that?
so you have to have an existing university degree, and I only had a college degree, which is level 7.
Reloading!
And but they had like this school
Just a minute there. Let me take care of
there
this.
was this closure in it saying that they have their own discretion, that they can accept people with relevant experience and previous training and with a level 7. And I said like, nah, they're going to turn me down, but
They need this.
no, you know, what the fuck, you know, I'm just going to apply. And I applied like 11 o'clock.
Entering the building.
Dude reached out to me like 12:30 saying that, oh, he's looking at my application, why do I think, you know, I'm a good candidate? So I told him that, look, you know, this is what I'm working, because this is computer system validation and data science is the course. And I said, like, look, you know, I'm working in pharmaceutical IT for like nearly a decade, and you know, supporting validation activities and supporting computerized lab instruments and you know, computerized lab systems.
Unit in the
And
head.
you know, I put my CV, you know, that I was working for Gilead, and now I'm working for Johnson & Johnson.
Reloading.
And he was like coming back to me like half hour, like, ooh, your previous, you know, experience, you know, puts you in a very strong position. And I'm like, oh, that's great news that you see it this way, because I was genuinely surprised, because I don't like to be turned down by these type of things, so I only, you know, I didn't want to apply, because you can apply as many places, but most of them, they just turn you down, you know, and it's a bummer, it's a shitty feeling. So, but I was sort of a bit disillusioned, you know, I said like, this is just going to turn me down. But I don't care, you know, what's the worst case that happen, you know, they show me the finger and that's it. And
Reloading.
Reloading.
came back saying, you know, that, oh, you have a very
I'll be
strong, you
taking
know, position, but I need to check it with the admission team. And I was like, wow, thanks for coming back, it's great news, you know, looking forward to hearing
You know
from
Carly
you.
bursts into
And
flames
then,
and crosses on
like,
the police,
he said that
right?
in the email that, you know, it's going to happen sometimes next week. And I'm like, that's great. And in like 25 minutes or something, I get an email from this it's called Springboard. It's a website where we have to put our applications through, that my application has been accepted. Do I want the placement? I'm like, hey, yeah, you know, quick, yes, I want. Because when you're being accepted, any other application you have is being cancelled. So I put forward with this one 4 applications for the next semester, and 1 already been cancelled, so 2 was still pending. And this one I accepted, so it's great, man. And it's local, I don't need to travel. Because this was a sort of a problem with me, that the other school, you know, that was level 8, it was university level, and I had a chance to be accepted. That was like 350 kilometers a day. And I would have need to go there, you know, like every Saturday. So I you know, ride the bike for like 4 hours one day. And I'm in the school, you know, like 6 hours, and then I need to ride home, you know, 4 hours. so it's a big commitment, you know, for traveling, and you know, I need to pay motorway money, and I need to pay, you know, for fuel and such, and this is local. This is like 15 minutes riding, you know, from me. So great news. I get accepted, you know, in 6 hours, you know, I get the whole thing sorted. I was just like, you know, is this really happening? You know, it's fucking just my luck, you know. And I did not want it to. I nearly actually let it slip. It's just pure luck, you know. So what happened is we had a meeting today, our weekly team meeting, and one of my coworkers were sharing this course that he did in the university. But that was like a 10 or maybe a 20 credit course, you know. It's upstream, downstream manufacturing, and he said that, you know, it really made a lot of things that we do. It made him understand, you know, to see the bigger picture, you know, what we do. With this course, but I knew because it's HCI, you have to have an existing level 8, and I thought to myself, look, they're never gonna accept me, and I just like, I thought to myself today, like, fuck it, you know, what's gonna happen, you know, they just not accept me.
The worst thing they can say is no.
Yeah, exactly, and they actually did accept me, like, straight away. Brilliant news. I secured a placement, you know, and this would be probably my first choice, but I was very sort of disillusioned for the fact that it's HCI funded and they are not going to accept, because HCI fund. So this is an adult education. The goal for this course is not for people to progress. So it's not coming from a lower level to a higher level, but for people to retrain. So people, let's say, their level, but it's the same academic level, but they are picking up a different discipline. And for me, it's going to be progression, because it's pharmaceutical science, and I'm coming from pharmaceutical science. So despite I'm not doing as prescribed, they accepted me. So it's, you know, I guess it's a win-win, because they get money from the government for my placement, and I get very cheap and very high quality education. So this is one of the best universities in the country. I get accepted.
Damn, son, and it's paid for. You don't have to pay anything.
I probably don't need to pay anything. What's happening is 90% paid by the Department of Education and the European Union, because European Union in the previous budget, that's 2022, I think it's 2016, in the 2016 budget, the European, because they have 6 years budget in the European Union, they created this incentive for adult education.
Keep it tight.
And basically the European Union, you know, from the central budget gives money to the countries to create these adult education programs. So I think it's the money that is being paid for is probably like 75% paid by the European Union and 25% paid by the states, the Department of Education. But from my perspective, the course is 90% paid, and I need to pay the 10%. That's like, I think it's like maybe 700 or 800 euro or something like this. So the course would be, the full 1 year semester would be 8,000. But I only need 800. But what happened last year? Last year I did this.
Hold on. Yasmin,
Move out.
you're going to the 7th grade, right? Alright, sorry, man.
So last year, what I had, I had to pay again. Last year the course that I finished
ever easy.
was
Birds
90%
over there.
funded. So I think it was like 575 euro I had to pay, and I contacted my employer and I said like, if I'm doing this course, would you support me? And they said like, they were sitting on this for a week, and they came back to me saying like, yeah, just pay for it and put it on expenses, and they get it back a week later. And they wish me good luck, and that's it. So they paid for it. So I paid for it. So hopefully they paid this year again. If not, I need to cough it up. But like, what the fuck, it's nearly like 90% funded education. The previous one and this one is the same. It's nearly like someone would give you a voucher for education. You would be stupid not to take it. So these opportunities doesn't come, because the thing with this is it's only happening. The Springboard is only happening since 2016 because the European Union made it happen, and it was sort of voted in the budget for the 6-year period. So the next budget is coming in 2022. So I don't know, from next year they might actually stop this scheme altogether. I don't know if it's there in the next budget. Hopefully it's there because it was very, very successful. And
What have we here?
For upskilling and retraining, but obviously, so the thing with Springboard, that it's not like that you cannot train as like a dentist or anything like this. So they only have a certain amount of courses and certain variety of courses. So it's all pre-founded. So typically these courses are very much industry related. They have IT courses as well, and industry related where there is a shortage of people. So very interestingly, it's not like it's very much not in my profile, but there are a ton of courses at the moment this year is for like smart car technology, like autonomous driving and electric car manufacturing and these type of things, and like really interesting courses, but you have to have like a major, full 4-year engineering degree for to be considered. That I don't have, I can't
Damn, dude, that's
go
awesome,
there.
bro.
But still,
Not to tempt fate.
yeah, but still, imagine, you get 90% funded degree in artificial intelligence, and autonomous driving, and then you can work for Google for 100,000 a year after, or something like this.
Yeah,
So it's great, It's
that is fantastic, man. And those are schools that can be accredited here too. So like,
I think so, most of it. But for me, it's I'm fairly sure that they if they would accept my degree in the United States, but it's really industry experience because from my perspective, once you work for there is like 10, 15, global pharmaceutical companies that are present in the US, in Europe, and Asia, and Japan, and all these. It's maybe like 15 very big companies. If you work any of those global companies, it's like your work experience. If I work for Johnson & Johnson in Ireland, it's nearly like if I would have worked for Johnson & Johnson in the US. So the work experience is international as well.
Right between the eyes.
Smaller companies, it might be different, but these Fortune 100 pharmaceutical companies, that's definitely it's a thing. You work for GSK or Takeda or Johnson & Johnson or Gilead or Novartis, Pfizer, all these these companies, employ like 100,000 people, on 4 continents. So their experience is transferable, for between different continents. I just can't imagine that, you know, if I work for Johnson & Johnson in Ireland for the same standards that they have in the US, and if I would go to the US and apply for a job in Johnson & Johnson, they wouldn't consider their own work experience. You know, I was working for the same company. So I say it would be pretty simple for me to get a job for Johnson & Johnson over there. In some, you know, shape or form. I don't know who, like what job would be available, but I think, you know, Johnson & Johnson or Gilead, you know, I used to work for Gilead, you know, this could be interesting as well. Although I did more of an IT job for Gilead than pharmaceutical, but still.
Angelo's down! Need to reload.
Watch where you're firing!
Mind your ass.
Looks worse than it is.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, dude. Like, that progress, man. Progress.
Out.
Because my wife is telling me, you know, that I'm growing up, you know, I'm
Hear that?
sort of honing my skills, you know, making progress.
Yeah. I wanna go back too. I wanna go back to school, but I need to make sure my wife does something before I move forward with my career. But I did have a conversation with my EMS agency, and I told them, you know, I think I'm at the level where I need to do something more than just EMS. I would like to be part of some of the calls that John joins, because John is more of he's our lead infrastructure engineer for DNS, for mobility, and I want to learn that piece of it. But the roadblock that I have is that there's an NDA,
Let's see what's in here.
non-disclosure agreement, for a lot of the knowledge bases that AT&T has with contractors. So a lot of the stuff that I have to learn on the fly. As an engineer, I mean, that's a really good,
This way!
that's a really good way to keep like your mind sharp and asking the right questions, you know, troubleshooting one. But I want to be more, I want to learn the architecture side of, you know, the design, because I do a lot of the implementation, but not design. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Because, you know,
No, I understand perfectly.
so like an engineer, like for us, we implement and we repair, right? And then you have the architect designs, sends it off to the engineer to implement. You feel me? I want to be like architect. And that's where you start making the big money. And
Reloading.
you know, I just want to learn more about technology, the mobility technology, but all of that is locked for me. And there's a lot of opportunities for me to learn at ETC. We haven't put me full on yet, so hopefully, you know, he was like, man, I love you. You know,
Just
the
what I
guy,
want.
you know, my director, he's awesome.
Get up!
You know, he's mad awesome, because there was a team that wanted
Thank
to
you,
shoot
soldier.
me up.
That's
and
a
he's
negative.
been trying to fight to get me in. So now there's a little bit of like bochinche, like a little bit of chatter. People, they were trying to, you know, take me to another team,
Need more
right?
ammo.
In order for me to be an FTE there. But now that he, you know, I didn't want to talk shit, you know, and not tell him. And he was like, hey, listen, I can do all the
That
stuff
does
that you're
not look
asking
safe.
for if you stay with us, you know. And I was like, I bet. I like that,
Hey,
because
watch
the work that I
yourself.
do here, I like. And not only that I like the work, is that if I would have gone to the other team, it would have been a crazy amount of ridiculous amount of work, just like how I have in Duke Energy. And I didn't want it. I want to get my skills higher, because I'll be doing the same thing, which is going to be implementing. I'm not going to be designing or doing anything like that. You feel me? So that's why I could have,
Watch your step.
I could have, should have, would have, but you know, I don't want to do implementation anymore, bro. I want to art. I want to art. I want to become an architect. I want to design. I want to. Once I have the design, I can create documentation. You know, I understand the technology better, and that's how I need to push my career forward into an architect level versus going back to being an engineer. It's always going to be implementation. And all those admins, this, that, and the other, you know, that's all engineer level work. I want to bump up, and if I go over there, I'm definitely not going to be able to go architect. Definitely. Because all I'll be doing for the rest of my life is that. And they on some crazy hours, bro. They work at night. They on call. They work on the weekends. I'm like, hell no. You know, I'm always on call at AT&T, but I got so good at the job where when I submit a request to be implemented, they don't have to call me, bro, because that shit is sublime. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck shot me?
I remember when I first started the job, there was a lot of issues with the other team, but I worked up the opportunity. You know, I developed
Wouldn't go near that if I were
techniques
you.
and skills to where I
Nest here.
collaborate with them versus just sending them a ticket. I collaborate with them and I understand some of the systems that they use to do the implementation. And because of all of that, I put everything together. And their implementations run smooth at night. There was maybe one time that they had to call me
I'll take this.
after hours, and it was because there was an issue with the named service for the DNS bind application on the server. So because of that, it wasn't pulling the correct files, and it wasn't noticing the change in the serial number of the zone file. So when they tried to do a zone reload, it didn't want to pull the correct DNS records. Therefore, our testers, when they were doing the query, they weren't able to get the resolution that they needed. They weren't getting the expected resolution. So those are things, you know, those are unexpected because, you know, that was like a software glitch that had to be manually bound. But, you know, other than that, bro, AT&T is super easy. The only time that it gets busy is when there's no gateway engineer.
I see
And
something.
our boss is telling me our gateway for that zone is on fire and we need to do something about it.
What's that?
And I'm like, so I had to put on 2 hats at that time because of the amount of experience that I have. You know, I can pull a plan together and to send an implementation request without a gateway engineer. So,
I've been fighting monsters all my life.
you know, and you know, I'm not complaining. I love the job, but I want to grow. You feel me? And I want to go back to school. Yeah, I want to go back to school. I want to learn. You know, but it's, you know, I don't want to commit, and then I'm distracted because my wife is still pulling hair. You know, and she's unhappy. You know, I want her to have
Anyone near me?
a fulfilling job or a fulfilling life and say no regrets. You know what I mean? Or I don't want her to say I wasted my time. You understand what I mean?
Check your fire.
I don't know
I
if
got
that makes any sense. Does that make sense, Juicy? I just don't want that from her. I want her to be like, yeah, I did what I could with what I knew and with the support of my husband.
Take it.
You feel me? That's what I want. And
That's important.
yeah. You know, and you know, I try to tell him, like, listen, I got you, bro. You just gotta, you know, you gotta let me help you. But you gotta forget about everybody else and think about yourself. That may sound like being fucking like a dirtbag move, but it's facts, man.
Don't worry about me.
Cause my mom ain't gonna pay for she ain't gonna pay for nothing, bro. Like, she's not gonna take care of you if something happened to me.
Over here.
That's facts.
Cool.
This shit stinks.
That's facts. You know what I mean?
Man, that hurts like hell.
Ready. Kick ass.
Need to reload.
Just remember me in your will, because I'll be cashing that sucker in sooner than later.
Cover me. Reloading.
Bless you, hon.
Angelo's down!
I got a new mouse. I had to buy it. My work mouse died.
Oh, for real?
I need help!
Couldn't scroll. I was scrolling down and it went off.
Oh, damn.
Lucky I was here.
Yeah, it's I fucking hate it.
Glad you got
I
my
had to
back.
grab anything I moved. I had to grab the sidebar. And some of the applications that we have, they have like a sidebar of like a knife, like a razor blade.
Oh, damn.
I don't know who designs it. Like a the slide bar has like the width of like 2
I'll take
pixels.
this.
You know, try to grab it with the mouse.
You see what those bastards did to me?
Hate it.
A minute here.
What have we here?
They need this.
Need to
Better
reload.
heal up there, Mom.
Wonder what's in here.
Loader!
Wonder what I can find in here. Bang, bang, motherfuckers!
You should patch yourself up.
Reloading!
Well, what are you waiting?
Reloading! It's all over me!
What the hell?
Well, watch where you park yourself.
How'd you end up out there by yourself? More to the point, why? Please remind me, was this an order or did we volunteer? And if it's the latter, what were we thinking?
Gonna check this out. Give me some light here.
Ay.
You watching Juicy?
Gun strike. Gotta reload.
Yeah, I'm asking Keyboard, are you watching Juicy?
Yeah.
Here, let me help you.
Wanna give me a hand here?
So those are individual players, right? Those are like
Normally they are, yeah. It's co-op, so that's the great in this game. This is co-op. This is not against people. But you can do against people. I don't know this game, but what we could do in the previous game, that you could take one of the specially infected and you could hunt people.
Thanks, hon.
And you would have like big jump, or
Stings.
you understand if you play the game like special infected have like special kills
See
to
anyone's
trap you.
name on it.
And you need to get help, you know, from another member, you know, for the special infected to be kicked off you.
Reloading.
And
You're gonna be okay.
and you can take a specially infected, you know, and sort of hunt your team member, not team
Thanks, hon.
members, but other people. I haven't really played it too much. I only play normal and survival mode.
I don't usually like to attract attention, but on this occasion, who am I kidding?
What's your 20? Patch yourself
I need
up.
to reload.
They got Mom.
Angelo's down. Not on my watch.
Just what I needed.
I don't think I can last much longer.
Use a hand.
Walker's down. That's gotta hurt.
Hey, help here.
Hey guys! Keep my eyes open!
I've got you.
Need an assist.
Thanks, Holly!
Evangelo's gone.
Over here.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
I've got you, Walker.
That man straight up fucking
Thanks.
destroyed me. Man, I feel violated.
Let's see what we've got here.
What's that? Shelter ahead.
Use the field gun and take out that. Use their vehicle for exfil when you're done.
Is this their blood or mine? Can't rightly tell.
Is the screen stop for you, Juicy?
Damn, I'm aching all over. But I'm still fitter than I was in my 20s.
Oof.
Telling me.
Pretty neat looking game, I have to say.
Yeah, the game looks clean.
You have to turn the volume off. It's very weird hearing my own voice back, you know, from time to time in the game.
That was good. He straight up melted me. I knew he was there too.
Melting, so this Division 2 you're playing. Can't reach new tricks to know a dog, right?
I know, right?
Andrisborg, the Division.
I'm gonna melt.
You're not gonna regret this.
That's pretty good. I need to get better with aim.
Springboard. So this is going to be my new course. So course duration, higher diploma, 2 semesters. Semester 1, September to December 2021. Quality systems, LIMS, SQC, 5 credits. Validation and quality systems, 5 credits. Regulatory affairs and auditing, 5 credits. Data analytics and chemometrics, 5 credits. Professional development and communications, 5 credits. Management and leadership, 5 credits. Second semester is a regulatory industrial placement and experimental industrial project. So I need to make a project of some sort after the second semester, and what I read here is that I actually can do this on my own work, you know, because the work placement has to be industry relevant, and this is biopharmachem. So I can find some sort of project at my own workplace, that I can do for school. What was this movie, The Golden Compass?